We have seen after the budget presentation that Professor Mthuli Ncube walked the talk when he said that he's going to anchor this budget, especially on job creation, as well as enhancing productivity, especially in the sectors such as mining, agriculture, as well as manufacturing. But what was very exciting before we look at those economic sectors is the fact that he provided some relief for people, especially vulnerable households, when he said that given the fact that he's going to do away with the distortions that were happening, especially in the abuse of the facilitated grain marketing body, he said that he's going to give some vouchers to vulnerable societies for them to purchase basic commodities such as cooking oil, mealie meal, and sugar. We have also realized that he said he's going to create additional jobs, and in that regard, the coming in of some tax credits for companies which are going to employ additional people, especially the youths under the age of 30, not on a trainee basis, but on full-time employment, where he said he's going to give about $500 annually as tax credits for those companies. That is a very big initiative in order to try and create additional jobs. But on the other hand, we've seen the creation of a vibrant and a huge national venture capital fund of $500 million in order to ensure that those people with bankable and innovative products can access that fund so that they can create jobs. I think it's a way in the right direction in order to harness employment creation. But we have also seen the creation of some social safety nets, especially for people in the transport, for urban commuters who are often pressing for high transport fares, where he said he's allocating about $540 million towards mass urban transport. I think it's a huge amount. We've seen the government also trying to purchase additional buses towards that program. It was definitely a very big balancing act for him as expected, but also coming on the issues of trying to create some tax reliefs for employees as well as employers, where he said he's reducing the value-added tax from 15% to 14.5%, which ordinarily is going to reduce the prices of goods and services. But also on the corporate side, the reduction of corporate tax from 25 to 24% is applauded, because it is also going to make sure that shareholders get increased earnings from their operations. Quite a balancing act. But also on the girl child, $200 million set aside for sanitary wear for the disadvantaged girl child from grade 3 to around to form 6, especially for the rural folks, those children who are the girl child in the rural areas. I think it's a very welcome, because we've seen that girls have been disturbed in their learning activities. The agricultural sector, again, we've seen that he said starting January about $1.9 billion is going to be set aside to start to prepare for the 2020 summer cropping season, as a way of trying to mitigate against any poor planning which has been bedeviling our agricultural sector. We've also seen the issue of providing money for BEAM, which is those disadvantaged school children who are not able to fund for their education. These are also big takeaways and highlights from this budget. But on the infrastructure side, the Harare-Masvingo Bite Bridge Road, we have seen that it has taken, it's a very important gateway in inland Africa, from South Africa to Zambia, and it brings a lot of economic activity to Zimbabwe. And he said that 5% of the total customs duty collected from fuel is going to go towards the rehabilitation of this highway. And we expect that this is going to be a lot of money, which is part of domestic fund mobilization in order to facilitate the rehabilitation of this important highway. So it was a very important comment for Professor Mthuli Ncube. Ordinarily, we expect the budget to be in the negative, where he said 1.5% in terms of budget deficit. It's not a huge figure, but we just expect that going forward, we walk the talk in terms of sticking to what has been drawn down as the 2020 national budget.